Welcome to the Shear Talk podcast. I'm Ben, this is Alf, and we're barbers.
Welcome to episode 8. This is Nick.
Hello there.
We used to work with Nick back in the day.
Ex-colleague,
friend.
A boss in some sense.
A boss?
Yeah, you know what I mean? Had to look after you when you was the apprentice.
Oh yeah.
Teach you how to fold the towels.
To be fair, he did look after me.
Yeah. Make sure your mask was always on.
Nick's our second guest on the podcast, so
Mate, tell us a bit about yourself. How did you get into barbering?
I initially wasn't sure if I wanted to do it, and then I think my mum contacted Pat, out of all people. It's always nice to have to admit that.
That's well cute though.
It was, wasn't it?
That is cute.
I mean, obviously Pat saw pity on me, so on Saturdays I'd come in, politely hold up that rather large mirror, and just stand there silently watching Pat cut hair, not having a clue what I was looking at, and then kind of fell into it.
That's
cool.
So you didn't go through college, did you? You just came up
No.
straight into apprenticeship, didn't you?
Yeah, I came through, So I was an apprentice, and we'd go to Basingstoke to one of Pat's other shops, which I think is now called Bond's Basingstoke.
Will be.
Or Bond's Barber Shop,
soon.
Yeah. Couple weeks.
Have I just leaked some information?
No, it's news.
12th location.
Yeah.
Close.
So yeah, I'd go there on a Tuesday, I believe it was, at like 6 to I think 9, and then
Nice.
and then other than that, then I'd be at the shop.
That's cool.
Fair play, mate.
Did you want to be a barber before? Like, when you were in school? Was that a thing you thought about?
It wasn't initially,
Just a bit of a random...
yeah, but I knew I was always going to have to do something hands-on.
Yeah.
You were quite young when you started in there though, weren't you? Weren't you like 15, 16?
When I was holding up the mirror, I'd guess I was 13. I think
Really?
I think I was in like year 10, I think.
Oh wow, so you started before you even finished school then?
And then when I finished school, I think I decided I wanted to do it sort of at the start of year 11.
So did it just start as like...
Literally
a
watching
job?
Pat, yeah. It was solely watching Pat.
Fair play.
And holding up the mirror.
I was really good at that.
Yeah,
Nice.
like the mirror's attached to the wall. By the way, it's a running joke that Nick used to
I'd just be pinned up
stand in
against
the
the
same
wall.
place every day and hold it up.
Draw outlines around my feet.
It's got to be done. Got to be done.
No, that's cool.
You also own a shop.
I do now, yeah.
Tell us about that.
Yeah, tell us about...
What would you like to know about it?
Well, how you acquired the shop, how you find running it.
Ooh, that's a good question. How I acquired it, it's going to lead into one of the other questions, which was why I left Yateley, which would have been, I'll do that bit first, it'll lead into the shop, I guess.
Go for it.
So, my ex and I moved out, and it was during like the height of the Delta variant of COVID. And as we're all aware, then there was talks of us having to close down for, I believe that would have been a third time then.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
I think it was the third time.
Yeah.
And I knew then, because I hadn't been self-employed for too long, that I wasn't going to get much help from the government, so I was looking to get employed on a premise that if it did go wrong, I'd get the full wage.
Because it was 2 years, wasn't it? You
had to have, I think it was 2 years books, yeah, and I only done half a year at that point, so I wasn't looking good.
Ah, brutal.
And the shop that I previously worked at in Wokingham were offering employment, so I decided I'd go there, so it'd cover it. And then eventually that mate decided to sell up, and I thought I'd have the shop. So I had a little chat with Pat.
You didn't know at the time, did you? You were just getting phone calls asking.
Mate, I just random. Oh, I can't say that. I say random. I can say it now. Random Turkish people calling up constantly asking to buy the shop, and then I googled it myself and then found it.
Yeah.
Well, just found the place was just up for sale.
Genuinely, yeah.
You didn't even know it.
The little message underneath in the description was, "My son doesn't want to be a barber. He had his son working in the shop,
Okay, right.
and his son didn't really fancy it. So eventually, decided to tell his dad." And then his dad stuck on it description, "My son doesn't want to be a barber anymore, so I'm selling the shop, full stop." That was it.
Straight to the point.
Yeah.
That's cool.
You're quite lucky that you were there at the time as well, because otherwise you wouldn't have seen the ad.
No, definitely I would have seen the
gone
ad.
looking for it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I certainly wasn't looking for the ad. I wasn't looking to buy a shop at the time.
So you now own the shop with Pat.
Yeah, so 4 Turkish mateys helped me get my shop essentially.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't have Googled it.
Yeah, that's true.
That's magical.
But yeah, I wasn't obviously confident buying a shop either, so I came in to ask Pat for my job back essentially. And then he said, "No, I think you should buy the shop." And I wasn't confident, so I said to Pat, "Well, if you're that confident, do you fancy coming in?" Then obviously he was more confident than I was. He said, "Yeah." So that's how we ended up together, I guess.
That's a serious. That must have been a mega feeling, that though. Pat going, yeah, you know, let's buy it. So I trust you.
Yeah, it was. It was a good phone call, but it was equally like.
Bit of a shock. Like, wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then when you realise, like, when the paperwork was signed and the money had all been transferred, I can't remember who I took. I took Sam, and we had to go to meet some solicitors or lawyers, or whatever they're called.
Okay.
And you had to have a witness. So Pat brought Charlie, and then I took Sam. And then when you sign that paperwork, it did feel quite real then.
All quite quick as well.
But yeah, all very quick, and then you worry then about obviously, am I going to have enough people coming in to cover the bills and that sort of jazz?
Yeah. Well, that kind of goes into my next question, isn't it? More about.
I think you've you're covered though, aren't you? You're fully booked every day.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't see
nothing to
that
worry
coming,
about.
to be honest. Yeah, I wasn't that confident, but obviously,
And you've had staff come and go as well.
yeah, that's always interesting.
Yeah, but it's just that's what it's like to own a shop,
Yeah,
isn't
yeah,
it?
of course. Any business, you're going to sort of,
People come
People
and go.
are going
Yeah.
to come and go.
yeah, people just move on with their lives.
Yeah.
You don't know, they can move to different areas.
No,
There's numerous different reasons why people move on, I guess.
but like it's interesting because like we're your friends, obviously, and I know there was a phase in your life where you actually thought about stopping barbering.
Yeah, there was.
I remember having a chat about this. That was
Was it?
Was I here then?
You were here, and I think you said to me like you're going to join the army or something like that. I was like, no.
Oh
That's
no,
not
I know what you're on about. That was
not gonna happen.
that was at the
Makes you wanna
start of
quit.
my career.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, that wasn't like at that point in my life. That was when I first started cutting hair. That was brutal.
Oh, it was, wasn't it? Because you were jumping
Oh
between shops.
man, yeah, I was in Odium and Hartley Whitney.
Yeah.
Oh, I was doing some really bad haircuts. Oh god, yeah, I got slammed on feedback, and I was just like, I couldn't handle it. I think I got like 3 complaints in 1 week, and I thought, Jesus, I don't know if this is for me. Do you know what I mean? One bloke saying your haircut's diabolical. I thought, yeah, it is. I agree.
agrees with it.
Yeah. Oh, it's brutal. Yeah. So yeah, I went
It's
in there.
interesting though, because you can fall out in love with something
I think you're.
so easily.
Yeah. I think the first year is the hardest as well.
Yeah,
I think all 3 of us would agree with that.
100%, and we say that to every apprentice that comes through. We're like, you're going to hate it
rough with a smooth.
for the first 9 to 12 months,
Oh yeah, you'd be sweating bullets for every haircut.
and then
Yeah, I don't miss that at all.
I wore shorts in December.
but then you get past that, and you actually start to realise why you're doing it.
I suppose
Yeah.
you also forget that you have all these haircuts that go well, and then you have like 1 or 2 where you get a bad complaint, and that's it. You're like, oh my god,
Yeah.
why am I doing this?
Yeah.
And it's like thinking, what? I go join the army instead.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. I wouldn't have got any hair
that's a
complaints.
bold
That is-
statement
that's
to
a
make.
massive-
Though.
Oh mate, yeah, that was a bad time.
you gotta
18-year-old
get
Nick.
barber
I think I
in
was
the
17 or 18 at the time, but yeah.
Yeah, you could have been a barber in the army.
Yeah.
Well, you don't hear too many great words about them.
Yeah, if he was dishing out shit haircuts,
I would have fit straight in.
would have been absolutely fine.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know if I debated it since then. I definitely have once. I think everyone's debated.
I think
leaving
we had a
this.
bit of a lull once.
What, packing in barbering?
Quite a quiet period in there when you worked here, and I
Yeah.
think you thought about leaving then. But
Yeah.
Oh no, what happened was
I don't know what I'd have gone into.
probably in
Sorry.
November.
no, we were looking at the money that the underground drivers get paid.
That might have been it.
And do you remember, like, guess how much underground drivers get paid? And it was, I don't know.
I think it was 90,000 at the time.
Yeah. Well, what are we doing here? We're like, we've done 3 haircuts today. Why
Yeah,
are we
no.
not?
Press a couple of buttons on the tube, like 90k. All right, I'll have a bit of that. It gets hot. I'll wear a t-shirt.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you do get a few times where you just want to pack the whole thing in, didn't you?
Yeah.
Less and less now, though. I feel, I don't know about you, I know for a while.
I haven't had that for a long time.
I feel once you start building a good rapport with your clientele as well, you start to enjoy your job. Or you look at, I don't know when you two look at your booking systems, because I
Yeah.
turn my notifications off because your phone goes off constantly. So I'll just have a
not
look in the
to.
morning.
I try to look at it on the day.
That's what I do now.
Oh, did you actually turn yours off? So you like?
Oh yeah, man, you get spammed otherwise. Like my emails go mental.
No, that's completely fair. I've never actually thought about that.
Yeah. So I turned it off for Squire as well because you get like 2 for Squire and then 1 as an email.
Yeah.
And then do you guys get the
Yes.
reminder that somebody's coming in?
Yeah.
Excellent. I was aware of that. I checked that myself.
Yeah. Like someone's
Match due in an hour.
Yeah. Matt's appointment
Yeah.
starts in 45 minutes.
Yeah, well, that's
All
good
right,
because I've got
great.
Steve and Dan before it. But yeah, when you look like on the day, they think, oh, I look forward to chatting to, I don't know, Steve, Dan, whoever you got booked in then. 'Cause you think, oh, I remember he's having issues at home or whatever he's having then. So it's nice to have
Yeah,
that
yeah.
sort of update. Or, you know, his wife's
Yeah.
pregnant then, so you're intrigued on what they're having.
You see
Yeah.
people in different
Yeah.
stages of their life, don't you?
Yeah, it's always quite interesting. Or, you know, one of the younger lads then, oh, he's taking his driving test, wonder if he passed it.
Yeah.
So you always, yeah.
Almost for a part of like
Yeah, it's essentially, yeah, you do, because you followed them.
something part of their life.
Yeah, or you've kept up with that stage in their life, like someone who's going for a job interview. You've been, oh, I wonder if you got that job with BA. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you've sort of seen him go through the training. It's likewise.
For BA.
Really?
Yeah.
Everyone around here works for BA. He
Yeah,
threw
that's true.
They're hiring like mad at the moment. Apparently they've got like they've got an issue with like not having many pilots.
Oh, okay, only pilots then.
Oh, we could do that.
Yeah, I reckon. Let's make up the buttons, isn't it?
Yeah.
I was intrigued by that, so I googled it. It's 9 exams just to get your private license. like your private pilot license, not your commercial.
Wow.
So it's just 9 exams just for that alone.
That's mental.
I don't know how many you'd have for your commercial, but I think it'd be quite a few more.
I found it hard enough just doing like the diseases.
Mate, getting through that hair washing exam,
Yeah.
when I had to talk about effleurage, I mean, these pilots don't know what an exam is, do you know what I mean? Pesticide, I had to do some friction.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
Rotary.
rotary, that's it.
When they asked me about PPE, I'd spent 3 weeks on a book for that. Do you know what I mean? No messing about mask, gloves, apron.
Bloody hell.
And you got pilots worrying about fuel. Ridiculous.
Exactly that. Press a couple of buttons.
Fuel light comes on, doesn't it?
Yeah, you fill it up, mate. I've gone to a petrol station.
Just turn it off. Something I'd like to know is what are the stresses that come with ownership?
I'd probably say taking holiday could be one.
Okay.
In a way of like, you could have like staff now, and you think, right, I wouldn't mind going to America, for instance, as a pair of you where I did.
Yeah.
And then having a staff member leave just shy of your holiday.
Yeah.
And you're thinking,
You've got to think about
crap, what am I going to do now? Yeah, I'm down a staff member now. I'm about to disappear too. Can I get the shop covered?
Yeah.
So I guess that's the stress then. So then you end up trying to book things last minute just to make sure you've got that covered, or just taking it on the chin and closing the shop, which I think is also a stress.
That's not really ideal. That's not what you want to be doing.
No, not really. Or if something goes wrong in the shop, like, well, it doesn't matter for me now, I'll out him. But I know one of my barbers had a complaint whilst I was away.
Yeah.
And then that got fed to me, and there's nothing I can do about it.
Yeah.
So that becomes a bit of a stress thing, because you're on holiday, but then you're still having to deal with that sort of stuff.
About it as well while you're thousands of miles away.
Overseas,
Yeah.
you
You know what I mean?
you're locked.
There's nothing you can do about it. You can't nip into the shop and
I can't remember the time.
Fix.
Yeah, the time difference is like 8 hours as well. So
yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
Of
That's,
course,
that's another
yeah.
thing.
I picked up a problem in the morning at the end of their working day.
Yeah.
So that becomes a bit of a pain as well, I guess.
Okay.
But I guess if you, another stress I say you could have is if you take on a staff member. So let's say you two owned a shop now and you say, oh, we'll have Nick join us, and then I came in. And you two then would be thinking, oh crap, Nick only done 3 haircuts today, like how are we going to get more people in Nick's chair? You'd start feeling guilty for how busy other barbers are. Where when you work in someone else's shop, so let's say we all worked here, you wouldn't necessarily be worried about how busy Aidan and Katie
I
are.
came and worked in your shop. I've covered you a few times over in Embrook.
Yeah, done me a solid.
And one time I was really busy, flat out, and then another time it was really quiet. But I'm not known over there. Do you know what I mean? It's not my neck of the woods. I don't cut over there. And one time I was really quiet, and you felt really bad, and I was like, "There's nothing you can do about it. Like,
there's not no.
their usual barber's not here. They've got this random name on their booking system now that they don't know.
You haven't built up any trust.
No,
with
I
them,
haven't built up trust with anyone. I don't know anyone, so you can't feel bad for people not sitting in your barber's chair straight away, because I've said it in past podcasts. They've got to build up trust, and to build up trust, you need to know someone. They need to know you. They need to like you, and then they'll trust you. As soon as your new barber comes in and starts chatting to the clients, getting to know them a little bit more, that will slowly then build up trust, which will then lead to a bigger clientele.
Yeah, I don't disagree, but then when someone like yourself, as you said, was doing me a bit of a favour, I was hoping you'd earn some money out of doing me that favour, opposed to just sitting there on your phone. Then you do feel an element of guilt.
Yeah, 100%. You got to you got to look at the reality of it, and just, I'm not disagreeing with you at all, but it's tough. Like,
That's probably just because you're close, though. You're obviously gonna have a bit of empathy for someone.
yeah, 100%.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
would feel the exact same.
Yeah,
I
you
feel
would, yeah,
really
yeah,
guilty that someone's come in, covered me, and then they've not earned anything.
Yeah, thanks for letting me go on holiday, mate. I'm pleased you've done 2 haircuts though.
He's
Do
out
you know what I mean?
cocktails on the beach.
Oh,
Yeah. Like 2
I
haircuts
completely
down.
agree.
I didn't think about it until I owned a shop. Yeah,
That's literally on the spot. I've never.
yeah.
Yeah, that's mad.
It didn't cross my mind until then. I don't know if I spoke to Pat about that to see if he ever thought that, but
Oh, I'm sure it's normal.
Yeah.
When we actually talk about it like we did now, it makes sense. 'Cause
yeah,
At the end of the day, it's
they're
your
earning
business,
money. Yeah,
isn't it?
they're earning money.
You want your
for
business to do well.
yeah,
Therefore, you want the people that are involved in the business to do well, just for it to grow.
yeah. No, it's true. Like, I got Charlie in the shop now.
That's natural, I think. That's a natural feeling.
And I'd say she started growing quite nicely, where, as you say, she's been there more in Embrook. Like, she's obviously full time now.
She's jumped about as well, though, so people have sort of followed her.
Yeah, she's built up
and
quite a neat little clientele, and then that's growing now, which is quite nice to see. And like, clients are starting to trust her. That's another element that's difficult as well, is getting clients to trust new barbers. Because Charlie's brilliant, in my opinion, However, then it's hard to try and explain to people like, oh, Charlie's really good, give her a shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think the relationship you guys have, like we see it when we're at like Barber Connect, like you guys are a good crack. You obviously have got your own good bit of banter, and I think from a client's point of view, seeing that someone's got a relationship like that, like a bit of a laugh, but also serious in a business as well. That's pretty quite a good way of building up trust.
For sure. There's also like other things you do. I'm sure we've definitely discussed this before. It's like when you've got like you'll have a client in your chair. If Ben has a little chat with your customer and it's like a 3-way conversation. If he was to go on holiday, Ben would then do the cut.
Yeah.
Because they've already built up a bit of rapport.
They like him.
Yeah.
And they trust him.
And
it'd be the same vice versa.
No.
I find a lot of time it's nothing to do with skill. Like the amount
They're
of
going
times,
to automatically go on the system and say, oh, Ben, I know him. He's alright, we had a good chat last time.
no, nothing about his skill.
I don't know how he cuts hair, but I don't know her that didn't talk to me.
The old hoe sat on her phone, yeah.
You're going to go to the one that's the most...
The one that looks like they want to do their job the
Yeah.
most. If someone sat on their phone, they're slumped like this, they're just there on their phone like this, but you've got then someone that's sort of sat up and they, oh, you're right, mate, how's it going? I know whose show I'm getting in.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
I think it all starts at how you greet them when they walk through the door.
Yeah, definitely.
To be fair. If you look at them and go, hi, mate.
Or if you just you can do that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not a great
Oh,
start.
that's shocking.
But
I've seen that before.
Second they walk through the door, you want to be, hiya, you booked in. Lovely, let me set your name up.
Yeah.
Make people
Whatever.
feel more like...
Make you feel welcome.
Yeah, warm and...
Coffee,
not like,
water, like...
Not like a number. Not like, oh, it's alright, that's the name.
It's also, once you've sort of said hello or you greeted someone, it's kind of a bit harsh, but it's harder for them to then leave.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? Like if you just
Yeah.
sort of ignore someone and think, right, I can quickly slip out the door now. Hi, how are you, mate? You've now started a conversation. That bloke's now somewhat stuck to a degree.
Yeah.
Well, it's the same, you two, if you two weren't cutting and I was, you two'd be sat on the white stools and we'd all be having it'd be a four-way chat,
Getting
yeah.
involved, being...
Yeah.
Making up barbershop culture.
There's a lot of banter
really.
back then as well.
That was good banter.
We need to touch on that. There was a lot of banter. It was pretty ruthless, to be fair.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'd say to the point where you could go home and be like, man, I hate that guy.
It was borderline bullying,
Yeah, you
I'll
could
be
go-
honest.
Nick used to send us home thinking, oh,
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to go in tomorrow.
You check
Yeah.
your haircuts and then just absolutely...
Oh, I miss doing that so much. I fill up a section and just stare at you in your face and then just go back to checking the sections as if you'd done something wrong and it was fine.
It was brutal.
No,
Yeah.
it is good. It's a good... It's a good friendship, isn't it? It's definitely been made in the workplace. Like
It's great.
Yeah.
It was sort of anything goes with the three of us though, wasn't it?
Yeah.
As long as we
It's
didn't break a
quite
bone, it was fine.
spontaneous. Within reason.
Yeah.
I feel like we all had each other's back as well. Like,
Yeah. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, as much as we'd sort of, it'd come across we disliked each other, the banter could be that spiteful, to be honest. There was like a mutual sort of love between the three of us.
yeah,
if we were.
100%.
I think it's like that thing, like, you know, when you can talk about someone,
Bit of a
but if
brotherhood.
anyone else says something about something,
Yeah, like, whoa.
yeah, you can't say that.
Whoa.
But then you could say the most like outrageous thing to him, and it's like, oh, that's alright.
Yeah, if you two went for my airline, it'd be rather amusing. But if some random bloke went, "Oh, you're going bald," the pair of you'd pounce on him.
hold on.
Yeah.
See you stay
Yeah. That's not nice, is it? Who do you think you are? I just built the pair of you to be stronger, and I thought if I bullied
It's
the pair of
character
you,
building.
if a customer kicked off, you two would be able to withhold the
Oh,
abuse
what?
you got.
But like when that happened with Ben and you weren't anywhere to be seen.
I don't want to get political, but there was reasons behind me leaving Ben to drown there. There was someone that had allegedly... I'm not saying anything. I'm not leaning into that.
That was the worst day of my life. I thought I was going to pee myself.
You just got carried away with this scissors.
It's when she's like shouting at me, I was just stood there like,
I don't know what to do.
And there was a senior barber
Jump
in...
in a bit some gel in it.
Yeah, that's going to make it longer. She wanted it to slick back. You look like bloody Bart Simpson.
right, we'll cut the laptop.
That's getting cut out.
It was the Saturday after it when you were like, you started chirping up about it.
Pat
Was like, well, from what I heard, Nick, you were nowhere to be seen.
Yeah, James was out back on his phone like, come through and help your man. I'm cutting hair here, do you know what I mean? There's a senior barber out back who's got just as much experience as me, if not more. Come and help Benjamin out. Yeah. Oh, you think I can't recall now if I leant out and said, do you want to give him a hand?
Oh, cheers, mate.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give him like, he's getting absolutely torn up.
And I thought you could learn a bit from this. I'm going to leave him a little bit because this is the treatment I had. If I did call you afterwards and we had a nice little chat.
We did. We had a good chat. It was. stuff like that is like, as much as we laugh at it, it was funny as.
Yeah, and you do need it to happen as well.
I think that is an essential part of. I think you agree as well.
Oh Jesus, yeah, man.
Like, do you remember how hard a bad review would hit?
Oh yeah, it hit like a bloody train.
I don't think anyone cares.
I don't know. I still don't want a 1-star.
Oh no, I would still hit me now.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, if it happened nowadays to like apprentices, I don't think they.
Oh, I see what you mean. Sorry. Yes, because it'd affect us. You definitely took it home, and I certainly did.
Mate, I hated it.
The same for you, because I think all three of us have had numerous conversations in that regard.
Yeah.
That was.
I remember hearing it from like a third party as well. Like, I didn't even see it first.
Yeah.
And they were like, "Oh yeah, you've had a bad review, but don't worry too much about it." And it was like, "Oh."
Almost seems like they're trying to protect you. And
yeah.
I think it's good to get straight on. Like you know, all right, hands up. I've done a bad job on the haircut, or I've made a mistake here. So boys become men, innit, kind of thing.
Oh mate, the way I was going on when I got my first complaint, prior to that first complaint, I was going on like I was a master barber. Do you know what I mean? I thought I was, watch me now, I can do anything. And then I got that review. Jesus, that knocked me down a few pegs.
Definitely.
Yeah, and mountains worth of pegs.
Yeah.
But it makes you more humble as well. I don't know what you two say, but do you know when somebody walks in and they said, "Oh, who's the best barber?" I never really say myself.
No.
I just think that's so cocky.
No, it also sets an expectation, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Like, an expectation that, okay, right. So
but normally the people asking that are having like a fallback and sides.
The temptation to always say, like, the apprentice is who's the best? You know that matey that's just picked up his first set of clippers, he's blinding, give him a shot. I'll teach you for asking stupid questions.
Who's the best barber? I want one all over.
Yeah.
Right.
That's like, who's the best barber? You have a 5 and a 1.
Cool, we're pushing it now.
Yeah.
That's probably one of the biggest points, I think, in an apprentice's life, or barber's early doors.
It is a strong.
That's the best lesson I've had.
Yeah, it's a good.
To be honest.
But also at the time, I think having a good team where, like you said, you gave me a call after.
Yeah.
We just tried to make a joke about it on the way home. Like, you just try and like you
learn from your mistakes at the end of the day.
For sure.
And if that hadn't happened, then it could have happened again. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you don't get told either, you keep making the same mistakes.
Yeah, that's it.
Exactly that. So on a good team.
No, that's it. Yeah, as much as we all like to take the mick out of each other, I think support's key.
Yeah.
And it's knowing when somebody needs that support. I knew you needed that chat, so I gave you a call.
Yeah. No, exactly. And
I think I called you, or did you call me?
I think you called me.
Yeah.
I didn't think about calling you.
Yeah. I can see why, to be fair to you, mate.
Last thing we do.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking hell. If my day wasn't any worse.
We're having a nice chat.
Nick's now ringing me.
Having a nice chat, and you thought, "Oh, I'll ring Nick now." But you thought I was going to shell you down the phone. And what angle's Nick got on this now? He's being too nice. Do you know what I mean?
So, obviously, another part of this podcast, we're going to talk a bit about hair loss.
Yeah.
You happy to do that?
I'm more than happy to talk about hair loss.
You ever suffered a hair loss?
No, I'm like Bob Ross. Well, I mean, some of us suffer with hair loss,
Nick.
other of us hide it under hats.
Yeah, we do.
It's alright, mate.
You don't identify as a hair loss?
No.
I identify as a Bond's barbershop hat.
No, but we wanted to touch on, like, you know, so Ardy.
Yeah.
We all did a mastermind with at the start of the halfway through the year. He did a video, didn't he?
He did. And he was talking about Lana Donovan's
hairpiece.
He got a hairpiece, didn't he?
Mm.
And it was like, kind of about like covering up your. What was it? It's not. You're kind of hiding your.
Are you hiding your true self, I think, or something along those lines, is what you were saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or should you just accept the fact that you're going bald?
That's it. Exactly.
And just be yourself and take it on the chin. Is what his point was. I think was the point.
Yeah.
It's an interesting one because I have been on the fence, as you guys are aware.
I was going to say, because you were toying with getting a hair system, weren't you?
I was, but then I always had an image in my head of obviously being single as well, so eventually I hopefully will get a girlfriend or wife, whatever you want to call them, whatever they identify as these days, and nice one, and I just had the image of her
lamppost
or a toaster. At this point, it'd be my ST. I had an image of like my girlfriend going in and taking her makeup off in the bathroom, as I'm sure, hopefully, your two girlfriends do. Not even that, mate. Just as she's in there doing her makeup, I've peeled my lid off, slapped it on top of my little skull that I've got on my side drawer piece thing. I thought, God, and then the image in my head then was, would that girl be dating me for my hair? Because that's what then it would feel like to me.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean?
No, that's a really good point, actually. That's a really good way of looking at it.
I don't think you think about it like that as well.
You don't if you're not in that world, but then obviously I'd be left with a monk cut then, because that's obviously what I'd have when I pile off my carpet. peel off my carpet, sorry. I've got my monk cut.
Yeah.
And then she looks at me and goes, there's a boy I'd like to have a kiss with. Or there's a boy I'd like to share dinner with. And the lights bouncing off my skull.
It's almost like you're dating two different people.
Do you know what I mean?
Because the person you actually meet, obviously, will have the hairpiece on.
And the other person could have makeup on. And then it's basically two different...
But there you go, it does work the other way as well.
Does it balance out?
The other side of the coin is then, if you look at other things, you can also, obviously, all the way, you can go to Turkey or London, wherever you wish to go, and have a hair transplant. Yeah. That's more accepted or less embarrassing.
It's permanent as well.
It's permanent, so I guess that's the thing. The same as if you get your teeth done and you actually get your teeth put in, that's fine. But if you walked in and then your missus unplugged her front teeth, you'd look at that differently because it's only temporary.
Yeah.
Potentially. I don't know how shallow you two are. I certainly wouldn't mind if my girlfriend popped her front teeth out.
It's not actually...
I agree with what you're saying. I agree with what you're saying, but I would worry that I'm thinking about how she's looking at me more than what I actually feel in myself.
Yeah. The irony is she probably wouldn't care.
By then you are sort of externalising your happiness then, aren't you?
You are, but then also I suppose another side of that story is, let's say you get the hair system done and suddenly you start feeling better. Let's say you're quite down at the time, you feel better from yourself and you get this confidence. I would say that's worth externalising happiness, if you ask me. Because if it's
something... Doesn't it stay on when you're asleep as well?
You can do. It depends. You can tape it or glue it, can't you? If you glue it, have fun with that. But if you've taped it, you just peel that sellotape off.
Oh, right.
I assume it's a different type of tape, but because it's taped all round the...
It depends who you are, but I imagine if it gives you confidence, then I'd probably say it's worth doing. It's probably different for other people, because some people think, well, what are they thinking?
If you're confident enough without it, then
there's no point. There's probably not a lot of need for, is it?
It does really depend, doesn't it, on your confidence. It's not necessarily if you're confident enough. If it's really an insecurity for you, and that's going to stop you going out of the house and what have you, then yes, by all means, do get the hairpiece.
The product has created the insecurity.
I don't know if I'd go that far, because it's always been a thing.
If it wasn't available, it wouldn't be a thought, and you'd be like, okay, I'm going bald. You just have to accept it.
That's true. You'd have no option.
Yeah.
I don't know. Wigs have always been a thing, haven't they? They've just improved over the years.
Let's say they were never invented.
Yeah.
And essentially the product has created the insecurity.
But I think, in my perspective, I feel it's quite weird that...
As a man with full hair.
Yeah, I know, exactly.
Just dandruff being an issue.
Oh, mate, you absolutely snowed with that stuff.
Head and Shoulders is cheaper than a hairpiece.
You wish you could fucking use Head and Shoulders.
Mate, this way
Use on his shoulders.
He's using too much. Yeah.
That's why it's down here now.
Just on this.
It didn't say do your face with Head and Shoulders, did it?
Terrible. But if you said you were getting a wig, I think that's a bit interesting. But if you said you were getting a hairpiece, I think, okay, fair enough.
Well, the terminology is better, isn't it? It's called a hair system, isn't it?
Yeah.
In regard to hair loss, I guess it's all individual, isn't it? So for me, personally, I think I've decided to accept it. The fact that I'm going bald, because there's no point trying to hide it. Plus, the amount of people I meet in my life as well, and being in the industry I'm in as well, I think everybody knows I'm going bald.
And you said you're looking to meet someone. Would you prefer to meet them authentically?
I would.
Yeah.
Because then I feel like they like me for me.
Yeah.
Opposed to like me for what I then see is like fake. So it's like if you had a fake watch on, obviously that Tudor there is fake. So you wouldn't feel genuine with your fake Tudor, where if you bought a real sort of Tudor and you sort of, I don't know, just decided you'd be a man and go and buy a real watch, you'd be more confident with that.
Hang on a minute, what the fuck? It's fucking real. What age did it all start going on?
What, me going bald?
Yes. No, you listened to Duran Duran.
I'd say the age it started going on, probably 0. Like 1997 was when I was born, and that's when life started for me.
Yeah, that's when like the whole Duran Duran thing kind of kicked off.
Oh, that's when Duran Duran was about before then, I think. Baldness, no, I'd say that sort of kicked in I think I was 21. I think, off the top of my head, 21, 22. I suspect. I was on a date in Camberley, and I needed to use a lavatory. And they had really bright lights in that bathroom, and as I bent down to wash my hands, I could just see out the corner of my eye a bit of skin through that bit there, and then that's when I knew I was going downhill then. And then you're in denial for a bit as well. I thought, nah, I'm not receding.
I'm 21.
I'm 21, I'm not receding. Then you go on holiday somewhere nice and you only sun cream your face, because that's what you're used to. And then you get burnt in your corners here, and you think that never used to happen before. And then you know the sun never lies.
I had that last year.
Yeah, see? Mate, I had to get... I was on holiday in Spain.
Got good at now, though.
I didn't bore with that. Again, I am my true self. I'm genuine.
Fair enough.
I don't try and hide my head. I mean, admittedly, he's trying to hide it from...
Don't listen to him.
You touch this fly.
You're better than that.
I had to get Ben Gardner and Sam to like spray the back of my head because I couldn't see it. So they were spraying the back of my head directly with sun cream. I'm going thin at the crown now as well. But yeah, great times. So I guess, yeah, 21 was when it started. And at the time I would say I was self-conscious. For numerous years, oh my God.
Link onto my next one, was it quite a, oh shit?
Yeah, it was, yeah. I was really self-conscious about it. More so when my mates noticed it then, obviously, as we're all aware, you'll take the piss out of each other because that's the rules.
Yeah.
And then I think when everyone takes the mick out of you for something, there's an element of truth behind it. Nick, you're going bald.
Yeah.
Bloody hell, I've noticed that as well. It must be true.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess I was really self-conscious, but it gets a point then when you have no choice.
Yeah.
So you have, this is my hairline now. I can't be self-conscious when you can see it.
No, exactly, and it's such a common thing. Like the amount of like young lads I'm seeing that could be between from 18 maybe, and it can already be going thin.
Yeah.
And it's just I suppose obviously us being around it all the time makes it pretty normal.
Yeah.
But it's so common. That's something I think everyone should know. It's not like there's a lot of people out there that think, oh my God, they probably think it's just almost them.
No, I don't think it's something to be embarrassed about either. 'Cause it's so out of your control.
Yeah, literally.
It's quite natural, isn't it?
Well, it's just part of life. You've got to take it on the chin.
Exactly that.
And keep it moving the best as you can. Obviously, some people can't. That's when these hair systems come in. That's them covered. So I think that's brilliant for people that can't. Not necessarily accept being bald. I think that's wrong. But some people that don't want to be
I feel like
bald.
you get to a certain stage in life as well, and you're like,
yeah, like when I was 21, I cared a lot more. Now I'm 28. Admittedly, I'm not ancient, but I certainly care less about my appearance to an extent.
what's that noise?
I don't have a clue.
You heard that, didn't you?
I did indeed.
My nose.
I thought Thomas was coming in. Choo-choo.
Do you think there's a right point when to shave it at all?
I guess it's up to your individual discretion. To be honest with you, it depends what you want to do with your hair as well. I don't necessarily care about mine. So there's not really much I can do with it. So I just whack a 5 over the top and a 1 on the back and size, job done.
Yeah, short and tidy.
Yeah, but if my island went back to like here,
Sadio Mane level.
Mane.
do you know what I mean? When my forehead's quite large, I think zing. I probably would shave it then, I think.
Okay.
But I'll just go through stages. So I'm having a 5 now. Obviously my hairline I assume is going to deteriorate more, or my hair in general. I'll go for 4, 3, 2, and then gradually go down to 0 so it's not so much as a shock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's going to be my method moving forward anyway.
Graduate it down slowly.
Yeah, and then, yeah.
But it's such a personal thing for people. It's not, there's no right or wrong answer there really. It's just
It's individual.
whatever makes you feel the most comfortable
100%.
and confident.
And it also depends on what stage in life you lose your hair as well. Like, a 21-year-old is going to take it a little bit harder than a 40-year-old with wife and kids. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
I think
whatever suits you.
when you're younger, you don't really have that many problems necessarily. It's like when you're 21, you don't have as many problems as like a 28-year-old or a 25-year-old. You've moved out, for instance, so you know you've got to pay bills and what have you.
Yeah.
You've got a car now, you've got to look after your car. You've got a Megan, you've got to look after Megan. But when you're 21, you don't necessarily have those things to worry about. So you could worry about your hairline, but frankly, I care more about my gas bills coming through the front door than I do my hairline.
Exactly, and that when you have one problem, that seems massive, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And split it between like other things, like you said, you've got your car, your female, stuff you kind of prioritise slightly more, isn't it? Really. So, so I've seen quite a bit online about minoxidil. I believe it's a tablet that you take that encourages hair growth.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of it, or
I've seen the odd bits and pieces. I haven't researched it too much. I just don't know. It's just another tablet to take, essentially, isn't it? And I don't think it's going to be. I don't think you're going to come out looking like Bob Ross or Bob Marley from taking this tablet. Do you know what I mean?
There's a lot on the market as well.
Yeah. You
So
got
it's
manual, I
one thing
think,
after
one, isn't
another.
it? They've got like a mousse that you can put in your hair.
I've seen these like massage it into the scalp and.
Or like you've got Crew that do the fortifying shampoo, or you've got that Alpecin shampoo that allegedly regrains it. But we all know that just makes just swells your cuticle layer. So then makes your hair feel thicker.
Oh, is that what it is?
I believe so. It makes your cuticle swell a little bit, so it'll make your hair feel thicker. Then obviously you then being the consumer think, oh, this is wonderful, this stuff, I'm getting more hair.
The follicle's dead.
Oh, it's gone, yeah.
So there's nothing that's going to reboot that or bring it back. You can only make the hair you've got stronger. And once you started balding, it's too late then.
Oh, it's done, yeah. Hence, if you're getting a hair transplant, they actually physically take hair out and replant it.
Yeah.
The whole follicle.
Yeah.
If I could just take a tablet, it's going to magically bring me back some follicles.
They rip the follicle out, split it, put half of it back in and half of it back in the front, don't they?
I believe so, yeah. Or the full follicle in the front, I think.
So
Yeah, and the regrowth from the back, doesn't it? Yeah.
It doesn't grow back at the back. It's, in my understanding, it doesn't grow back.
Oh really?
Oh,
Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah, so
How come you're not left with like a ball patch at the back then?
well, you're left slightly thinner, but if you've got to imagine, like, obviously, as we're all aware, the sides, especially for you as well, the sides are a lot thicker than the top, aren't they?
Yeah.
So they take 100 hairs from like here, and then spread it out then. So take 100 hairs or 1,000 hairs across the whole part of my head, of the side of my head, so it's all spread out, so it'd look more even. If they took 100 hairs out of this strip, then yeah, I'm in trouble.
Yeah. Permanent cat scratches.
Yeah. I can't remember what it is, but it's like, I think the human head, the average human head or people with hair, such as Benjamin, I think the head's got over like 1 million hair strands.
Yeah, you lose like 100 a day, don't you?
Well, there you are then. So there's more than 1 million hair strands. So if you think if they split that across the whole circumference of the side of your head and replant it, you should be all right.
I only found out the other day about the 100 hairs you lose a day. That's mental.
Yeah.
That is because.
Mine's at least 10,000 then.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna say I think you're a bit more than 100, mate.
Yeah, I'll flick my head. Look at it.
So thanks, Nick, for coming on.
No, it was a pleasure. Thanks for having me.
That's all right.
That was really cool. Happy with that.
Yeah, I think that's been a really good episode.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
So yeah, I really appreciate that. Thanks for watching episode 8 of the Shear Talk podcast. Don't forget to drop a rating on Spotify and like, subscribe and turn on the notifications on YouTube. Cheers for watching.